following few minutes, we have looked at and discussed what are green certifications, what is the landscape and impact specifically on operational side of green certification. I would like to focus two more talking on what is the role of architects and engineers in the certification process. We have looked at the various certifications which are being practiced in India, and we have also looked at what are the adaptations of these certifications. So we seen that these certifications are applicable for new construction buildings, fit out residential projects, cities and communities, and existing buildings, as well as looking for net zero compliances for those. Now, I would Akshay focus more on the operational aspects of the certification process. I would focus more on the design and under construction aspect of a construction project. So when we look at any construction project, there are broadly key design decisions are taken at four major stages. First is the pre-design stage. Then the second is design stage, which includes stages like schematic design, concept design, detailed design. Followed by this is the tendering, BOQ, and the construction stage. And after that, post-completion and certification of selected rating program is taken up. Now, what all of these certification program forces the design team to do is to get engaged in an integrative design process. Now, what is an integrative design process? Whenever a project starts, it has its own constraints. The constraints are in terms of the habitat, the location of the project, what are the resources available in terms of water, material, energy, and what is the budget available for the project. Now, if you look at the bottom part of this slide, this represents the conventional or traditional process where each of these aspects are addressed by the respective stakeholder or design partner in silos. And Akshay also brought this up in his talk. And then we have various stages of value engineering in between, where the design is integrated in between, which ultimately results in a not so appropriate design. Whereas what a green certification process enforces the stakeholders is to engage in a integrative design process where all the stakeholders do a continuous value optimization throughout the pre-design, detailed design, and construction stage, which ensures a seamless and an optimized design. And these coordinations are facilitated by frequent workshops and charrettes organized between the design team, which ultimately results in an optimized and a sustainable design. So what this process ensures is it forces everybody to engage with every issue early in the design process. When we look at a design project, typically there are three key stakeholders involved in the design. First one is the client. He has his own ambitions and targets for the project. Then there is a design team which facilitates the targets to be achieved on ground for the client. And there is a builder who ultimately executes the work on the ground. The design team is being supplemented by various different type of design partners, which may include an architect, planner, civil engineer, MEP engineer, and depending upon the scale of the project, there can be 3 or 4 design partners to act as high as 50 or 60 different design partners, depending upon the scale of the project. Now, these design partners do take design decisions at various stages of the design, which includes the pre-design, concept design, detailed design, tender, construction, and post-construction stage. Now, at the pre-design stage, the key focus for an architect or an engineer, which is given the responsibility to deliver a green or a sustainable building design project, its responsibility is to ensure that all the sustainability goals are set for the project. They are integrated in the pre-design deliverables, and the owner's requirement are matched with that. The goals match with the budgetary provision for the project, as well as the selected rating program requirements are mapped to the goal. Then comes the concept design. During the concept design, key principal aspects such as orientation, massing, planning of the design, selecting of water systems, material systems, those are evaluated, and then a conceptual design is developed based on the sustainability performance desired for the project, as well as the other constraints which are available. Then comes the detailed design, where the selected measures and parameters in previous stage are detailed so that they can be executed and optimized. After that, all of these specifications are required to be drafted into a tender and executable language in terms of tenders, POQ, so that a contractor can be taken on board to execute those requirements. Post that comes the construction stage, where an architect and engineer is required to validate continuously that the set design specifications for materials, for electromechanical systems, for wood systems, for landscape, all are being executed to the desired specification as were set during the pre-design or concept design or detailed design. Once the construction is complete, then the design team facilitates in the final certification by a compilation of all the certification documentation, and also ensures that post-construction aspects which Akshay highlighted in his slide on operation and maintenance are communicated to the ultimate user of the proposed project, as well as the facility manager, so that the desired performance can be maintained throughout the life of the building.